First, what's better than a beautiful hike? Well, sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
But there are beautiful places to see around Illinois, and it might even be better with a nice cold beer. Right?
Yeah. The new book, Beer Hiking Chicago, the tastiest way to discover the Windy City, shares a bunch of fun hikes you can do that end with a great brewery. Oh, I thought you started with the brewery and then you went on the hike.
Well, let's discuss.
Jessica and her husband Dan spent the past few years hiking through Illinois and surrounding states to find these spots.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So did this start as hiking or start as being fans of beer?
I would say both, but really it kind of came out of the pandemic. Was like we were just looking for something to do and get our son out of the house, and so Jessica would start researching places to go hike, and then naturally our first thing is to go look for a brewery afterwards.
Yeah, I don't think of breweries as being near the woods.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
They're
Yes.
everywhere.
Yeah, and we find them close by.
So you pick out spots in Chicago and the suburbs, and then you have the trail end at a brewery, or is it just a short hop away?
Yeah, that would be great. But yeah, we tried to keep them close. Usually
Okay.
you have to drive a little bit. We kept them within a mile in the city and within 10 miles in the suburbs.
All right, let's go. First one, West Ridge Half Acre. Where's
Right.
that one?
Yep. West Ridge Nature Park. It is in the neighborhood of West Ridge. This is an example of the city. So it was important for us to include hikes in the city. We've seen hiking books before that are called Chicago hiking books, but they're only in the suburbs, and they don't include any hikes in the city limits. So we wanted to showcase some things that the city has done to create cool nature spaces. So West Ridge used to belong to the Rose Hill Cemetery. It was owned by them and used as a dumping ground for dirt, but the city converted it to a nature park in 2015. It's gorgeous. You feel
that's
like you step
cool.
off of Western Avenue and all of a sudden you're in this magical, serene
And end at
place.
Half Acre Beer Company?
Yeah, and which
Yeah.
is like one of the hallmarks in the city.
Oh.
And this one is near our neighborhood, and it's extremely family friendly. So
good.
a lot of these are. So like we did most of the hikes with our son. So as we always joke, he can talk about the best Wi-Fi and
how
French
old is
fries.
he?
He's 13.
Okay. All right, let's get through all of these quickly here. Schiller Woods, where's that, and where do you have the...
Yep, Schiller Woods, right on the border of the city and Schiller Park. You kind of weave in and out of the city limits as you're on this hike. A lot of we've noticed, if you're looking for bike or hike trails, it's difficult because the forest preserves, they don't include the trails on their maps. And so if you want to bike, it's really easy to find the trails, but it's a little bit difficult because they're not marked on the websites or the trail maps. So we take people on the Des Plaines River Trail, gorgeous trail along the Des Plaines River, but then we have people dip into the woods for an unmarked trail. It's gorgeous. We recommend the trail during the fall. Beautiful Japanese bayberry carpets the floor. It's gorgeous. Yeah.
And Short Fuse Brewing? Is it?
Yeah.
Yep, and it's incredible food in that one. And then it's juicy IPA, so it's a perfect topper.
Sounds like you're the hiker and you're the beer guy.
I did.
All right, and you're getting dragged to eat both of these?
I did. So she gets us point A to point B, and I do pint 1 to pint 2.
How long are these hikes usually?
Yeah, so we have hikes that are a mile and a half for people who just want to have a nice little stroll.
Yeah.
And then I think the longest was 11 miles down in Star Drop.
11 miles.
Oof.
And then you have to walk back to the car after?
That's the round trip.
Oh, okay.
That's round
And then you have a
trip.
beer waiting for you.
Okay.
Palmisano Park.
Yeah, that's a really cool one down in the city. It's a great example of, this used to be a quarry that they turned into a beautiful green space.
And that looks like a lot of paved...
It is, and that's a really small one, and it's just like more the innovation of what the city does with these parks. And that one pairs with Dunier, which is like one of the more innovative breweries. They do a wine fermented beer that's delicious.
Wow.
All right, how about Washington Park?
Similar, just another great example of a park in the city that with just beautiful.
They create these
plant
natural
life.
areas, right? So they take a city park and then they create these natural areas. They add trails, native flowers for habitat, and it's just absolutely gorgeous to walk through.
Yep. Skokie Lagoons.
This was more of the rugged ones because she found this trail that's like not really marked, and it's an inner trail around the lagoon that's.
So in your book, do you give them a map to show where these paths are?
And
Okay.
turn-by-turn directions.
Turn-by-turn directions for the people who really would like some extra help. But yeah, so that is cool because most people, like, it's really well known for kayaking and people walk along, but we actually take people inside the island I think it's called Nike Island locally, and there's a trail that takes you around the island, so it's a really nice view that most people haven't seen of the lagoons. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Raceway Woods.
Yep, this is up in Carpentersville. It used to be an old Meadowdale racetrack, like a Eurosport track, and like the legend is it was like really reckless races there in the 60s. But they have a really cool, biking trails and like hills where dirt bikes are up running, people are jumping hills, and then we take you deep into the forest in that one.
And Scorched Earth Brewing is nearby?
Yeah, and that's nearby, and we get a nice porter over there. Get your motor oil in.
All right, and then you have one in Indiana. Talk about that one.
The Three Dunes Challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is part of the Indiana Dunes Park, and it's a 3-dune challenge. So we have 5 hikes in the book that are difficult, and this is one of them. There are 3 large dunes that you climb up during this park. It's in the woods, though. A lot of people don't think of the dunes as in the woods, but it's gorgeous. But you do have to hike up 3 large dunes. They're from anywhere from 170 to 190 feet.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go do that one, Larry.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hurting my knees right now just looking at those stairs. The book is Beer Hiking Chicago, the tastiest way to discover the Windy City. And for more, you can check out Jessica and Dan's website. There it is. Thanks, guys.
Cool finding out things. You live here your whole life, and there's always something you don't know about. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.